Today we're taking a look at these matches, which are happening on Monday, June 13, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Golden State Warriors vs Boston Celtics. Our team pick is Golden State Warriors minus 3.5 points. And here is why. What happened to the Celtics bullying the small ball Warriors? Considering Boston's size and athleticism, there isn't one place in the entire multiverse that would be okay with the Celtics going minus 13 on the boards against the Warriors. Yes, we can talk about another pitiful offensive display down the stretch from Jason Tatum. We can also talk about how Jaylen Brown couldn't buy a bucket when it mattered most. But the biggest issue for the Celtics in Game 4 was rebounding. I don't care if Klay Thompson hits 10 three-pointers. It doesn't matter if Jordan Poole does his best Curry impersonation and shoulder shimmies his way to 30-plus points. We are witnessing the best version of Steph Curry we've ever seen. I don't care if you're a Warriors or Celtics fan. It's crystal clear he's the best player in this series at the moment. Curry has been absolutely sensational in his bid to win another championship and finally obtain that ever-elusive NBA Finals MVP award. But it's a long shot hope that he could suddenly start averaging 40-plus points against one of the best defensive teams we've seen in years. Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole are going to have to be more of an offensive factor in this game. It's tough to get a great feel for the Boston Celtics, as one game they look unbeatable and the next game they can't hit a shot and get inconsistent play from their stars. I guess this would be a game where the Celtics bounce back. However, the Warriors grinded out a win in Game 4, showing the heart and mental game of champions, and I just believe it's going to be tough to beat them at home, with this being the business end of the series. Remember, if that historic fourth quarter in Game 1 doesn't happen, the Warriors easily win their first 2 games at home. One of the unsung heroes of this series has been forward Andrew Wiggins, who finished Game 4 with a much-needed double-double, with 17 points and 16 rebounds. He was more of a factor in the paint than both Robert Williams and Al Horford. That sort of rebounding effort turned the tide for the Warriors in the 4th meeting, and it could keep it turned if they managed to continue competing on the boards. Granted, the Warriors still need to do a better job of shot selection and cleaning up the ugly turnovers. They'll have a chance at doing both on their home court with a shot at putting the Celtics on the ropes. It's hard enough to win one game at the Chase Center. The Celtics will be looking to win their second game at Golden State against a Warriors team riding a tidal wave of momentum. Steph Curry's 43-point performance wasn't even the scariest part about the Warriors' Game 4 win over the Celtics. It was the fact that the Warriors went into the TD Garden on a night when the team wasn't shooting the ball particularly well and beat them on a superstar's performance. I've seen enough from Curry to expect him to score at least 30-plus points in this game. I can't say the same for Jason Tatum, who checks in and out of playoff games like a guest at the Holiday Inn. There's going to be even more stress on him to step up with this game being on the road. The Celtics have been red hot from three-pointer throughout this series, but there's going to come a game when they get cold. Then what happens? Andrew Wiggins will continue to be a nuisance on the boards in this matchup. I'm also expecting much better efforts from Draymond Green, Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole to help push Boston on the brink of elimination. If you thought the TD Garden was jumping, just wait until you see the Warriors faithful in the madhouse that is the Chase Center on Monday night. I'm laying the points and taking Golden State to go up 3-2 in this series. Our total pick is over 212. And here is why. The two sides have rotated wins with neither side able to sustain momentum after a win. After dropping Game 4 in their building, the Celtics coughed up home court and now must win again on the road to hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy. A good sign for the Celtics is that they have been an excellent road team all postseason, compiling an 8-3 record. Boston is averaging roughly 105 points per game, a bit below their season-long average of 112. During the entire season, they have been a relatively average shooting team, converting at a 46.5% clip from the field, 15th, and 35.5% from beyond the arc, 14th. They struggled in Game 4, shooting just 40% despite converting an impressive 39.5% from deep. The Boston Celtics are averaging 106.8 points on 45.2% shooting and allowing 101.8 points on 43.6% shooting. Jason Tatum is averaging 26.1 points and 6.7 rebounds, while Jaylen Brown is averaging 22.8 points and 3.5 assists. Marcus Smart is the third double-digit scorer and Al Horford is grabbing 9.1 rebounds. The Boston Celtics are shooting 37.4% from beyond the arc and 80.1% from the free throw line. The Boston Celtics are allowing 33.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 42.8 rebounds per game. The Golden State Warriors are averaging 112.7 points on 48.5% shooting and allowing 108.3 points on 44.1% shooting. Stephen Curry is averaging 27.6 points and 5.7 assists, while Klay Thompson is averaging 19.3 points and 3.9 rebounds. Jordan Poole is the third double-digit scorer and Andrew Wiggins is grabbing 7.3 rebounds. The Golden State Warriors are shooting 38.1% from beyond the arc and 75.7% from the free throw line. The Golden State Warriors are allowing 37.6% shooting from deep and are grabbing 44.2 rebounds per game. Down 2-1 in the series, the Warriors answered the bell in Game 4 led by a sensational performance from Stephen Curry. Now as they return home the stakes remain just as high as a loss would put them in a real tough spotting heading back to Boston for Game 6. The Warriors are a team that is always synonymous with sharp shooting, and they were at it again this season averaging 47% from the field, 10th, as well as 36.5% from deep, 8th. The Warriors are averaging 105.5 points per game through the first 4 games of the NBA Finals, a bit below their season mark of 111. Despite shooting just 44% in Game 4, Golden State was bailed out by a superior effort on the glass, out-rebounding the Celtics by a healthy 55-42 margin that included 16 offensive boards. The Austrian Shillings winner hasn't been the only flip-flopping betting trend in this series. The over-under line is also 2-2 through the first 4 games as teams swap hot hands. While both teams boast elite defensive numbers that each rank inside the top 3 in defensive scoring, there is also plenty of firepower on the offensive side. The Warriors put up 107 points in Game 4, despite shooting just 44% from the field. Look for a stronger shooting effort back on their home floor translating to more points. Jason Tatum will also improve on his 8/23 shooting effort in Game 4, spearheading a more convincing Boston attack. The over is 4-1 in the Warriors' last 5 games, and that trend will continue as the Stars come out to play in a high-stakes Game 5. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.